Hey guys, Kingfin here, and welcome back to episode 9 of Megacraft. And yes, we're on a giant stone E. Yeah, I don't know exactly, well, I do know why. I was going to build a giant trident, right? Because I wanted to give Antash a present in this form of this god tier trident, which I got most of these enchantments from over at the villager trading room. So I wanted to give him a free trident, which is pretty OP. So I was going to build a giant trident shape, which he has a map in his floating castle over there. And yes, this shows in it. And basically, well, I was going to build a giant trident, and then I built the E, and then I was like, oh, I want to keep it as this. So yeah, it's a giant E. But that's not the only thing I've done in between episodes. One of the things I have done is I've gone looking for the pillager outpost, and I have found it. And I created a portal to it. It is very far, but two things that I did in between episodes was I found that, and I built a massive nether bridge to it. It is giant, and that is because it is over 3,500 blocks away from where we have built all our bases, and can't remember how to speak. But if I fly this way, we have the nether portal, which takes us to the pillager outpost, and I am going to build the giant raid farm, which is going to give us enough emeralds to supply the Kingfin's enchantment shop, because I am completely running out of stock and completely running out of emeralds to supply it. So if we head in here, we arrive at the pillager outpost, and oh, it's there in night time, but that's okay, because where we are building is right in the middle of the sea. So I built it right next to the pillager outpost, because so we can just go over there and do bad omen, get bad omen, and immediately start this farm. So over here, I've collected the massive amount of materials here which we need. And yes, I've got 10 diamond blocks in my inventory, but that is because one of our new members, Dr. Idiot, set up a shop where you can order blocks. So I ordered 30 stacks of stone blocks for 10 diamond blocks. So I've gathered a load of materials here. I'm going to actually place down a few chests and just stock the items, put the items that I don't need in there. And we're going to build this thing. And this is going to supply us with enough emeralds and enough totems of undying to not only supply the Kingfin's enchantment shop, but to also make a new shop which sells emeralds and totems of undying, which is not the only shop that I want to set up. There's also 2 more shops, which is the trident shop, and I've been working on getting good tridents. Here's the Riptide 3 one, which basically allows me to glide through the water super fast. So that's one of the shops that I want to do. And then with my wool farm that I made with Daniel, we are going to set up a community wool shop. So it's a community build between me and Daniel, and we're going to share the profits. So here we go. Here's the time lapse. Hey guys, so we finished the pillager farm, raid farm, whatever you want to call it. But it's really late, because not only did this take me 2 hours, I also realised that 10 seconds into the recording, my encoding overloaded, and basically everything didn't record. But, since this has happened to me a lot of times before, we'll just have to move past it and I'll show you around. So basically this is Rayworks design. So basically, it drops you down to the villager, you have bad omen, and then it brings you back up, and then you go in there, and then you kill the pillagers, as they can only spawn up there, and then they fall down, and then it's collected by a system which I extended the storage system down here, and you can see we've already got a full chest of loot. So I've also emptied a bit into some shulker boxes, which we'll take away with us, but it is a lot of loot, and a lot of loot that I don't really need at the same time. So I will have to make some sort of sorting system that factors out the items that I don't need, like crossbows and axes and the heads, and only put in things like gunpowder, glowstone dust, and redstone, totems of undying, and emeralds That's all I really want from this farm. And yeah, so that's going to be something for later on. But I do want to now get a cow up here, because every time I leave, since I have a trading room at my base, every time I leave with bad omen. So I go over there. Let's turn off the hopper clock here. Oh no! Every time I leave, I still have bad omen. So I need a cow to get milk to take the effects away, so that every time I go home, it doesn't start a raid at home. So basically, yeah, this is the whole farm, and it's very efficient. So I'm going to leave this overnight and see exactly how much we get, and I will show you in the morning. So we're back, and this is, I don't know honestly what happened, because I AFK'd this, and this wasn't as much loot as it would have got overnight, and I'm very glad that it wasn't, because it was halfway through filled here, and that was about half an hour of AFKing before my computer shut down and restarted for updates. So basically, this is all the loot we got after half an hour of AFKing, and it's filled all of these shulker boxes, which means we're going to have to seriously upgrade our storage system. So we got 5 full shulker boxes of the Totems of Undying. We got this many heads. If somebody could pause that and comment down below the exact number of heads that is, we can see how many mobs we killed. And emeralds, we got a ton of emeralds. This is enough for supply for a long time. Witch drops, which is glowstone, redstone, gunpowder, and sugar. And basically, we're going to create a storage system for that, because they're all useful stuff, apart from sugar. And other random items, which is things such as crossbows, enchanted crossbows, axes, enchanted axes, instant health, bottles, and ominous banners. And then sticks and saddles. So that's basically stuff that I don't necessarily want to keep. But right down here, I want to create a massive auto-sorting storage system. And this is, I've got enough materials here, just enough to build this. So we are going to create that now. And here's the time-lapse of that. So, since that last clip, what you saw was me putting all the items in there. So basically I copied it over here, made a little system that would automatically drop the items that I don't want out into lava and destroy it. So basically the items go into the minecart hopper here, go down into the hoppers, go into that dispenser there, which automatically launches them out. It goes into water and goes into their respective chests that they need to go into. And yeah, here's the storage system. So we have emeralds here, gunpowder there, redstone there, glowstone there, sugar, vindicator heads, pillager heads, and evoker heads, white stained glass, apparently. Hold on. Apparently there's nothing in that hopper. We'll have to sort that one out, because actually that just means we can put an extra item in there, doesn't it? So let's see, what do we want to put in there? There's only one more stackable item, and it's spider eyes. So I guess we'll have to do spider eyes, even though I've got a massive supply of that from the XP farm me and Harmful Chicken made. So I will just quickly... We need 4 white stained glass. You know what? We can just put 4 smooth stone in there, because that's not going to come out. So I made a little stair system over here, which allows me to come up, come over here, put all the items in here, and okay, thanks so much, game. We put the 4 things there, and then the spider eyes in there, and they will filter out, and now that chest can only take those spider eyes. So it goes around there, it goes into their respective item sorter, and yeah, that is basically it. But that is not the only thing that I want to do this episode. But now that this is done, I'll leave it on for a bit, and then after that, we will go and get something else done. So, now that I've done a little bit of AFKing here and working, yeah, it is incredibly loud here. I want to go over to the shopping district, and we did in fact add a plugin that allowed you to go through homes. So, Poultry Man is dead. Okay, that means Antash is dead. Yeah, everybody knew. What I want to do is I want to collect all of the diamonds from my shop. And that depends if I've actually made any. That's the last thing I want to do today. But yeah, oh, hello. Hello! Okay, so yeah, we've definitely been making some sales. But yeah, that's the last thing I want to do today. And, well, we had a pretty successful episode making that raid farm. It performs really well and makes so much. Hello? Hello? No? Yes, I did in fact reset the end, so there's more elytras now. But, yeah, so today's... Hello? This is new. Okay. Well, yeah, the next thing I want to do today... Well, did I just see the next thing I want to do today? The last thing I want to do today is go in here and collect all of my profits. So, Riptide 3, a bunch of Fortune 2s, okay. And this shop is actually the reason we made the raid farm, because we need all of those emeralds to supply the enchanted books from the villagers. To get enough for this, we definitely need to restock Unbreaking 3, need to restock Salt Touch, need to restock the protections. Nobody's bought Quick Charge 3, but that's because nobody has a crossbow. Holy heck, a lot of mendings have sold. Yeah, most people already have mending, and keep inventory is on, so I didn't expect... Okay. Looting 3. There we go, and all of the rest of the enchantments is basically all of the enchantments that I allowed Daniel to stock in this shop, because he didn't want to build another enchanting shop, and I was like, yeah, you can build it. So the final thing I want to do today is convert these all into diamond blocks, and then see how many we've got. And then at the start of next episode, we'll have to restock all of this, because we are dangerously low on stock. So, maybe a stack? No, maybe half a stack. Yeah, probably half a stack. Oh, maybe a bit more? Yeah. A bit more. 50, okay. Holy heck, so we just need to add this into there, and then add this into there. We can make one more block, which means we have almost over 5 whole stacks of diamond blocks. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe for more of this content. I know this video was dangerously late, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.